So no, ADI is Assistance Dog International, so it's an accreditation. So the name of the company that the dog came from, which is usually on his, we call it the fantail, is Canines for Warriors. So they're one of the largest organizations, I think actually now they are the largest organization in the country that provides service dogs to veterans, and it's free of charge. So when I chose the outfit, like I said, it was a choice process, my own choice. I chose Canines for Warriors. I entered into their application phase, which was a 32-page application that asked all sorts of questions. For instance, is your yard fenced? What kind of place do you live in? Is it rural? Is it suburban? Is it city? They really wanted to get a feel. Unclear to me why. I made a face as well, like why so many pages? It was to get right to the nitty-gritty of how they were going to pair you up with that animal. Unlike many other organizations, you can't choose the breed, the size, the temperament of the dog. They use that application along with their social services staff, like licensed social workers and things, that pick through that application to the minutia, and they know, okay, that's the dog for him. I'll walk you through the application process. I put it in July of 2019. September of 2019, I was notified by letter and phone call that I had been accepted into the program, so not everybody gets accepted. So September of 2019, I knew I'd been accepted. They said it could take up to 24 months. Almost right on target, 26 months later, I showed up in Jacksonville, Florida with my bag packed, and they welcomed me aboard. The next day, they paired me up with Mario, and they kind of just turned the keys, they call it, right? They turn the leash over to you. So yeah, it's a pretty intense training down there. You have to actually complete the ADI certification on your own. Even though the trainer has already been certified the dog, I now have to be certified with Mario, so we're a team. We actually have an ID card. He was able to train with me, and we passed the certification. It's not a pet to take home, you know, and the cost that they put on this is somewhere between $30,000 and $40,000 of training and housing you for the 3 weeks and feeding you and all the trainer's assets as well, that you're not getting a $40,000 dog to keep at home, you know, like a pet. So they want you to show them that you're still know the commands, that the animal knows the commands, and then after the first year, you take that certification test one more time. And we did it. You email it down there, they review it, and they go, yep, you passed, and they issue you another photo ID that's good for 3 years. I definitely am pro-service dog. There was a law passed just last year called the PAWS Act that specified through Congress that the VA would set up 5 pilot programs throughout the country to really start looking at this, because they're seeing that veterans that are paired with a service dog, I think it's somewhere in the high 90s, like 92%, reduce their suicidal ideations. They also 80% or more reduce their medications as well. So it's a proven study and fact that they're having great success with this. So they're really looking into it. So I think yes, it's a great program. It's not the cure for any of my medical or mental conditions, but it's just another tool which removes barriers that I have physically and mentally. So that allows me to enjoy the freedoms that I know everyone else holds so dear, that I fought for almost 3 decades, that I now want to be part of, you know, and I want to be able to enjoy those things. And he allows me the opportunity to do those things.